Have you taken the 2020 census yet? If not, why haven't you? You do understand the importance of the census though. I already filled out mine and you should too. Let's go over why the census exists, how it is conducted, and why you need to stop what you're doing after watching this video and do your census ASAP. What is the census? It is a count mandated by the Constitution under Article 1, Section 2, and is conducted by the United States Census Bureau, a nonpartisan government agency. It states, representatives and direct taxes shall be apportioned among the several states which may be included within this union, according to their respective numbers, which shall be determined by adding to the whole number of free persons, including those bound to service for a term of years, and excluding Indians not taxed, 3/5 of all other persons. The actual enumeration shall be made within 3 years of this first meeting of the Congress of the United States, and with every subsequent term of 10 years, in such manner as they shall by law direct. The number of representatives shall not exceed 1 for every 30,000, but each state shall at least have 1 representative. The 2020 census counts the population in the United States and its 5 U.S. territories: Puerto Rico, American Samoa, the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. We've been conducting the census every 10 years for the past 230. Everyone is required by law to take the census, and the Census Bureau is required by law not to divulge any personal information from the census to anyone. It only produces statistics. What is the point of the census? The census helps allocate trillions of dollars in federal money to local communities to help fund over 132 federal programs such as Medicaid, SNAP, Section 8 housing, Head Start, and the highway planning and construction. By answering the census, you help people in your local community get more access to resources from the federal government. The data collected will help in your community by helping to alleviate the stresses of poverty, to make sure your school get more funding to produce better educated individuals, and infrastructure projects that are adequately funded. Your answers to the census will literally help put food on someone's table or directly contribute to a young child's success. The census is what the government uses to allocate power in government. Wait, what? Power? Yeah, the United States House of Representatives more specifically. See, based upon the number of people who submitted the census in your state, the federal government will divvy out seats based upon population. That means if more people are in your state, then your state will more than likely gain more representatives. This way, population helps control policy instead of rural areas with little to no people. This data also helps them draw congressional and local districts. So, in order to help make gerrymandering easier for your government, answer the damn census. But in all seriousness, if there was a mass exodus of people from Wyoming to Texas, it's important for us to keep track of that. This way, Wyoming doesn't get money for programs that no one is going to utilize. The census helps make sure we have a somewhat representative government based upon population. The census is incredibly important. It makes sure that money follows the footsteps of the people and that our resources are allocated based upon where people are. It's also just required to be done by the highest law in the land, the Constitution. This one event happens every 10 years. Give certain states more power for the next 10 years. If you complain about how your state doesn't have enough representation but you don't take the census, then you're one of the reasons why that is. Our founding fathers took a tool of government that was meant to be about taxation and turned it into a tool of empowerment of the people. The states with the largest population get more representation. If they had only thought about gerrymandering though, how can I take the census? There are 3 ways currently for anyone to take the census. They're online, by phone, or regular old snail mail. Sometime between March the 12th and the 20th, you should have received an email request to do it. Sometime in May, they're gonna start following up with people who haven't responded. I did mine through email. The census itself took me about 20 minutes to complete. It only asked questions about the people who live in my household and like their birthdays. It didn't ask for any social security number or anything else. What if I'm an undocumented immigrant? The census is required by law to be taken by everyone who stays within the United States. One's immigration status does not matter since no money will directly flow to anyone. The census just makes sure that more money will be allocated to the state to help them provide services that everyone uses regardless of their legal status. Also, by law, the Census Bureau can't release any of your personal information on top of that. Not to ICE, not to anyone. It's your civic duty. Come on, just take the census. Take the 30 minutes and just do it. Be that American patriot you know you are deep down inside. The census needs you. But seriously, please take it and spread this information to everyone. We need to make sure we have accurate data to make better decisions at the federal and state level. This is really important. Hope you guys liked the video and thanks for listening. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out some of my other stuff. Take it easy, guys.